What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up.
Turning it on! Turning on the Jets! They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Grab near the marker. It's Pauling. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Love. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tar Heels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. On the direct snap, it's Love. He's loose. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Love. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the wildcat.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. The sure hands, it's Love. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the wildcat. On the snap, it's Love. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the wildcat formation pays off. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
A nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Love. Creates a little room. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the direct snap, it's Love. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He's got him. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ship. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here come the Irish back on offense. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. With the catch, it's Price. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Love. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Love. Plows through the defense. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Working that left side now. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Love. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the ground, it's gone. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Carr. Grab behind the line, it's Love. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They get to him as he throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Love. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Finds his man down the middle. Lots of running room. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This tight end's a weapon because he can give you yak after the catch. You see him break that tackle? That was pretty impressive, showing off his athleticism.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ship. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Love. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It is good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish quarter number 3. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, is everything.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tar Heels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Lopez to pass. Turns it loose. Finds a man on the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Using his legs, it's Gauze. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Love. Still on his feet at the 40. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Love. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Love. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bob. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone at an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
North Carolina, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season. But
and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Direct snap. It's Love. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Love. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. signs of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Johnson looking to throw. Fakes to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Makes a man miss. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Price. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time. Making a nice tackle before the stick.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got him 1st and goal. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Johnson looking to throw. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll move the wide receiver. Takes a handoff. It's Price. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.